Hello there, welcome you back to another episode of Sports Brief from us at JSN 24 Live. My name is Okran. Coming up in our Sports Brief for today, Mourinho is back. Italy's Furlani leaps to world long jump gold. Portugal's Nader claims shock world gold. Black Starlets arrive in Cote d'Ivoire for AFCON qualifiers. Partey pleads not guilty. Antoine Semenyo wins Bournemouth Player of the Month. Kipyegon wins historic fourth. Fate finally clinched steeplechase gold. Now on to our stories in details and beginning from home. The Black Starlets have touched down in Cote d'Ivoire ahead of the 2025 WAFU B U-17 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers, where Ghana will battle for a ticket to next year's continental showpiece. Ghana begins its campaign on Saturday, September 20th against Togo at the Charles Kenan Bani Stadium in Yamoussoukro. Kickoff is scheduled for 6 o'clock p.m. The Starlets will now face host nation Ivory Coast on Tuesday, September 23rd, also at 6 p.m. before wrapping up their Group A fixtures with a decisive clash against Niger on Friday, September 26th at 3 p.m. The tournament serves as the official gateway to the 2025 and the 17 AFCON, with the best teams booking passage to the Continental Championship. Ghanaian international midfielder Partey has pleaded not guilty to multiple counts of rape and sexual assault after appearing in court just a day after playing for his new club. Partey, 32, confirmed his full name and date of birth during the proceedings before entering not guilty pleas to all 6 charges brought against him. At the conclusion of the hearing, Judge Christopher Herrera addressed the Villarreal midfielder, explaining that the trial date had been set for November 2, 2026. Partey was granted bail and will remain free under the set conditions until the trial begins. The case is set to attract significant attention both in England and Ghana, where Partey remains a key figure for the national team. Still in Ghana, Antoine Semenyo has been awarded AFC Bournemouth Michael Matthews Joel's Player of the Month for August, following a stellar start to the 2025-2026 Premier League season. The Ghanaian forward played a pivotal role in helping Andoni Areola's side make an impressive start to the campaign. Semenyo kicked off the season in sensational fashion, netting a dramatic brace in a 4-2 defeat to Liverpool at Anfield, with one of his goals, a brilliant solo effort, being nominated for the Premier League's Goal of the Month. In the next match, Semenyo turned provider, supplying a key assist in the 1-0 win over Wolves, which saw Marcus Tavernier score the only goal of the game early on. The 25-year-old also delivered a tireless performance in Bournemouth's 3-2 victory away to Tottenham Hotspur, offering his usual attacking threat even though he didn't score. Semenyo's outstanding performances were recognized by AFC Bournemouth supporters, who voted him as the first Player of the Month winner for the 2025-2026 season, a thoroughly deserved accolade for his efforts. Now on to the ongoing World Athletics Championships. Kenya's Faith Kipyegon unleashed her trademark final lamp to claim her historic 4th World Women's 1,500 meters title in Tokyo on Tuesday. The 3-time Olympic champion stormed to victory in 3 minutes 52.15 seconds, adding yet another gold to her glittering collection and cementing her status among the greatest middle distance runners of all time. Kipyegon's compatriot Dorcas Iwo took silver in 3 minutes 54.92 seconds, while Australian Jessica Hall claimed bronze in 3 minutes 55.16 seconds. Another Kenyan, Nelly Chepchirchir, crossed the line 4th in 3 minutes 55.25 seconds, also achieving a personal best. The triumph marked Kenya's 3rd gold medal at the championships, further cementing the country's standing in distance running. Still in Kenya, Kenya's Faith Cherotich delivered the race of her life at the World Championship Tokyo, storming to victory in the women's 3,000 meters steeplechase with a championship record of 8 minutes 51.59 seconds. The 20-year-old blistering performance not only dismantled the field, but also signaled a generational shift in one of athletics' most grueling events. On some international news, Portuguese giants Benfica are closing in on a sensational managerial return for Jose Mourinho following the sacking of Bruno Lage after a humiliating Champions League defeat to Karabakh FK. The Portuguese La Liga giants suffered a shocking 3-2 home defeat to Karabakh in their Champions League opener on Tuesday, having initially taken a 2-goal lead. This stunning collapse in front of the home fans led club officials to lose faith in Lage, who was swiftly relieved of his coaching duties. Trusted transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Benfica are in advanced talks with Mourinho to become the next head coach. Mourinho, eager to return to managing without delay after he was fired by Fenerbahce, is open to the move and the agreement is expected to be concluded soon. Still in Portugal, Portugal's Isaac Nader was a shock winner of the 1,500 meters title when he thrillingly outdid Britain Jake Whiteman on the line after defending champion and race favourite Josh Kerr suffered an injury mid-race on Wednesday. Whiteman, who has suffered terribly from injuries after winning the title in 2022, looks set for victory in a charge for the line, but the race proved a meter too long for him as Nader snatched it by 200th of a second in 3 minutes, 34.10 seconds. Whiteman took silver in 3 minutes, 34.12 seconds, Britain's first medal of the championship, with Kenya's 21-year-old Cherotich edging compatriot and namesake Timothy for bronze in 3 minutes, 34.25 seconds. On our final story, Italy Matteo Furlani underlined his status as the coming man in long jump when he won the world title with a personal best leap of 8.39 meters on Wednesday, as big favourite Matthijs Tentoklu failed to make it to the second round of jumps. The 20-year-old Furlani, the world indoor champion, became the youngest and first Italian winner of the title after speeding down the runway and soaring into the humid Tokyo night on his 5th attempt. This is what I have for you for now. Do like and subscribe. I'll be back with more.